what's going on? How is everyone? And I'm going to do a zoom in on this, do a little close up. Zoom in on the coffee cup. First we'll do the cup and then the saucer. The saucer is the family. It's where you're living, the people around you, where you're from, etc. What's going on in your household, and all of that stuff. So we'll have a look at the coffee cup. If anyone does see anything in the cup, they're most welcome to comment, and I will also interpret the cup as we go along and see it. Okay, everyone, welcome, welcome. Do a shout out on arrival. Hi, Mystique, welcome. Just getting the coffee cup lined up for you, so we're going to start. Okay, the first thing that jumps out to me is this letter M, a big letter M there, so there could be definitely some sort of a influence here with somebody by the name of M initial, M first, second, or last name. I'll see if there's anything else in this M initial. Looks almost like also two dolphins jumping over each other. So dolphins are playfulness, having more fun, enjoying yourself. Some of you might be feeling like it's time to have more fun, like things have been too serious. There's been too much going on with the eclipses, etc. You want to have more fun. You want to do something interesting, exciting. Also, it can also depict somewhere that has a nautical element. Some of you might be going somewhere where there's dolphins, where there's a nautical vibe going on. Okay. This here looks a little bit like a phoenix rising, or some sort of a figure of transformation, something coming up out of the ashes. So I feel like a lot of you are going through a personal or physical transformation. Could be in the way of a mental, emotional, or a physical. It could be through exercise, diet. It could also be through some sort of surgery that you're going through as well. On top here, there is something here that looks a bit like a dog or a wolf. So if it's a dog, it's a loyal companion, somebody very loyal, somebody who's going to watch your back, somebody who's a friend, who's a good partner, an acquaintance, a loyal person in your life. If it's a wolf, then it could be somebody who is sly, cunning, out to get you. It could be that somebody under the initial M. So that's interesting because it's covering this letter here. So somebody out to get you or trying to steal something from you. A wolf can be stealth, cunningness. Let's move around and see what else we have here. Excuse any background noise. It's an outdoor noise I've got no control about. Okay, we've got this nice kind of opening here. It looks to me like a window on an aeroplane. Some of you might be flying somewhere. There's a sense of distance, flight, aviation, moving, openness, a window of opportunity, something coming in through a window, through a door, through an opening. Along the side of this window are a lot of birds. So that shows me that there's some news coming in. There's something major coming in the way of news, in the way of messages coming to you. There's also a dove here. So the news could bring you peace. A dove is often peace, serenity, feeling that things are going to be okay, things are all right, things are going in the right direction. I kind of feel like with this dove flying in this direction, it's showing me that things are going in the right direction. There's also a seagull here, so some of you might be going on a trip to the sea, a trip around the sea. Once again, it's more news coming in, something that is coming to you. It's a news about money, as we have a fish coming straight out of this seagull. So it's a wish and a message about money coming to you, It could have been feeling like it was coming really slow. It could be something that you've been waiting for because there's a worm above it. So it could be that like a slug that moves very slowly. So it could be that there was something that you've been waiting for, big news coming in to do with a payment, some sort of dividend, a payout, news of money, inheritance, and it could be just taking its sweet time coming to you. Okay. There's another little worm here sort of rising to the top, coming out of a mound. So that could also be signifying something's growing, but it's under the earth right now and it's about to kind of come out to the surface, come out to the light. So you might have an idea that you've planted, or it was planted maybe last season, last year. It could have been planted sometime in the past, and it's coming up to see the light. So it's popping out of a hidden arena, a hidden area. I'm also getting a vision of Italy for some of you coming up, Verona. I'm getting like the arena in Verona as well, or some sort of performance or theatre. Could be a theatre stage, or some of you are going to a theatre performance, or you might be performing in a theatrical, on a stage in a theatrical way, which will be something that you've been working on, maybe behind the scenes, and you're going to come up. And when you do come up into that arena, whatever that is to you, it's going to be very successful. I see a lot of space. I see a lot of movement here, taking you forward. I also see a whale or a shark. It looks a bit like a whale shark moving in that direction. So the knowledge of your past is going to take you forward. You are going to be on a survival mechanism or survival mode. You're going to be moving forward in a good direction. There's also a couple of fish heads here. I feel like looking backwards. So there could be some money coming back to you that's owed, or some luck that's coming back to you. Maybe somebody's going to give you some help with this project that's being unearthed, or rising out of the ashes, or rising out of the earth. Okay. Anything on the bottom I can see? See a flower. There's a rose there, so there's some romance going on, some romantic blossoming, something coming about, as in a blossoming, opening romance, an opening flower. It could also be something to do with springtime, planting seeds, growing blossoms. Something's opening up around you that could be very, very fortunate for you. Okay. I'll do a wish at the end with the cup, but let's have a look first at the saucer and see if there's anything in the saucer that jumps out at me. Looks to me like a dragon. So it could be somebody under the year of the dragon. It could be the dragon's flame. There could be fire going on in the house. So watch out for fires taking off. It could be somebody disrupting the home environment. It could be that somebody comes into your house that's not meant to be in your house. So I would watch out for any instability in the household, instability in the home, any arguments or fires breaking out as well. We've also got Mars joining Saturn soon, so that can also have something to do with it as well. Up here we've got the horse, so that's action. There could be some action and motivation here coming to you in the home, so you might be motivated to fix the home in some way. There could be people moving in and out of the home. There could be movement around the home. You might take your home on the road. You might decide to have a van life, or live nomadically even, or travel as well. I'm also getting a message traveling for work can come up too. So you could be traveling in and out of the home. Let's see what else we've got here. There's a couple of figurines here that I feel like are almost like there's a crocodile and something else. So I feel like this crocodile is waiting for the right opportunity to make a move or to have its feast. So I feel like there's a sitting and waiting around, then there's action, and the dragon is really dominating the whole saucer here. So I feel like, you know, that is basically the main message here with the saucer. So let's do a wish for everybody. If you do see anything else, please let me know and I'll comment on that. Okay, I'm going to do a message for everyone with the cup using the wish. Let's do a wish for everybody. Love, luck and fortune for everybody watching the video, done with the intention of everybody. Let's see what's underneath the wish, if there's anything there. Looks like a rabbit. So I feel like some of you might be pregnant, some of you might be fearful of something. Some of you, if you're wishing for a pregnancy, I feel like then that is your wish. If you are fearful of something, then it could be just confirming your fears or worries about something, or it might be just saying that you're worried about something that doesn't exist, or worrying about something that can be resolved. It's also symbolic of Easter. So I feel with Easter coming, or Easter, I'm not even sure when Easter is this year, but it's coming up. I feel like for this Easter, there's going to be a monumental thing happening. And also around April the 9th, there will be a big eclipse happening with the sign of Aries. So it's going to be very, very big. It's going to be in the sign of Aries, and it's going to have a lot of impact on Aries, Cancer, Capricorn, and Libran people mainly, but also anybody. And if you do have, you just have to see where Aries is in your birth chart and see what area of your life it's going to be focusing on. Okay, so let's